People often say to ex-Muslims, you left Islam because you wanted to follow your desires. Well, no, I left Islam because it's false. However, don't Muslims also follow their desires? Aren't Muslims also wanting to have eternal life, to be joined up with the family members in Jannah, to be with the prophets and the shuhada and the salihin? Isn't this what every Muslim wants? Don't Muslims that lost children at a young age desire to be reunited to them? Isn't this what many believers in the world want from God, including Christians and other believers? They want to be reunited with their families. They want to have eternal life, right? So that's one thing. The second thing is, does Islam come with superior morality for humankind? Or is it just Muhammad's arbitrary whims? What do we see when we look at Islam? Do we see, something that'll help humanity? Or do we see strange arbitrary rulings? Let's look at some of these things. Let's look at some of these examples from the Quran and from the Sunnah with full references. And let me know what you think. Leave your comments at the end and let's have a discussion. Birds born in a cage think that flying is a disease. When you tell a bird leaves the cage and comes back and tells his fellow birds, hey guys, we can go outside the cage, we can fly, we can be free. The other birds say, what's wrong with you? We have everything we need right here. Why would you want to go outside the cage? Why don't you want to just be here with us? It's scary out there. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to say. We need to stay inside the cage. We don't want to go outside the cage. That's bad. That's dangerous. The same way, people that are stuck inside a religion, they just want to attack people that leave the religion because they think that being inside the religion, being a slave, is superior to being free. And that's what it is. It's slavery, right? Prophet Muhammad said this jail is a prison for the believers and a paradise for the disbelievers. So your life is pretty much a jail. You can't eat what you want, you can't do what you want. You're bounded by someone else's laws. Guess whose? Prophet Muhammad's laws, Prophet Muhammad's understanding. Well, I'll give you some examples. For example, in Islam, you can marry your cousin, but you can't marry your foster sister. So in some of the hadith, we read some stories about how a man was married to a woman, and then someone came and said, hey, I breastfed both of you. And the guy's like, what? So they went to the Prophet said, you guys have to divorce now because you had the same foster mom. So you must be related, so therefore you will be divorced. Now, what's so superior about that morality? How does that make any sense? What's the connection there? Well, for example, if you fancy your adopted son's wife or ex-wife, by all means, she's halal. Now, I really don't know anyone that would be interested in marrying the son's ex-wife. That's freaking weird. But anyways, Allah has made it halal for the believers that if any of you may so wish your adopted son's ex-wife, you may have her and you may marry her and live with her and sleep with her. Okay, fine. Technically, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just strange, but Allah thinks it's cool, so He wanted to mention it in His holy book, in His last and final revelation. Having a girlfriend, premarital sex, zina, is haram, but having a slave is halal. You can own another human being. Not only that, if she's a woman, if she's a female slave, you can do the boogie woogie with her, and that's perfectly halal and okay with Allah, but not a girlfriend. Okay, interesting. According to the Quran, by the way, that rule about not marrying your foster sister or your foster brother, that's in the Quran as well. Magic is real. According to Islam, if you cast a magic spell, you are a magician and you could be killed for doing black magic. This is real in Islamic law. Apparently, one more thing about the adopted son. If you do decide to adopt a son, you can't give him your name. So I couldn't give him my family name. I can't say you're one of us. He will always be known as the adopted son. And when I die, my inheritance, it doesn't go to him. It goes to all my blood kids. Except if I make an exception for him and I say, okay, out of my 1/3 that's allowed, I can give him some. How is this superior morality? Joining Islam is great. You can, if you're a Christian, you want to become Muslim, woohoo, good for you. You want to leave Islam? Is this just? Is this fair? You want people to join your religion, but you're going to chop off their heads if they leave your religion? WTF. Quran also says, don't take the Christians and Jews as allies. Okay, so you don't want allies, from disbelievers? You don't want Muslims and non-Muslims to live with allegiances and live in peace together? I mean, this is morality coming from the Quran and Sunnah, right? Another thing, strange rule. Men can't wear gold, but we can wear platinum, we can wear diamonds, we can wear silver, we can wear anything else except gold. Why not? Well, Prophet Muhammad said gold is haram. What possible harm can come out of wearing gold? I don't know, like, it seems very arbitrary. It's almost like a man living in the 7th century just made up stuff and told people, like, this is from God. Doesn't it seem like that? Did God really come up with this weird rules like that? Like, I just want to follow my desires? Yes, I want to follow my own desires that make sense, as best for me in my life, to reach the goals and to become successful and to have, a happy family and a happy life. Why do I need to follow Muhammad's arbitrary moral guidelines? What do I gain from that? What does he know? Honestly, what did he know? He knew what he knew in that time and place. That's it. That's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.